All right, everybody, hello and welcome to FF Presents Unplugged. We are here with Some Kind of Wonderful.
Hello.
Say hello, Some Kind of Wonderful.
Hello.
Let's start with the question that's really on everybody's mind. The name, Some Kind of Wonderful, all one word. What's the thought process there? What are we thinking? We got a smile going on, so you've probably heard this question once or twice.
Well, the word Some Kind of Wonderful, like, I guess, there's a movie and there's a song, you know, and, but it really, people, I feel like Some Kind of Wonderful is kind of like a term that's used for things that are beautiful. You know, I see a lot of hashtags of people that, you know, that they'll take a picture with their girlfriend or something like that, and it'll just say Some Kind of Wonderful. I feel like it just stands for something beautiful and rare, and that's kind of how we like to look at our music, you know.
So these guys are from Ohio. You're from LA, right? But you said you moved to Ohio and you made that your musical hub. Yeah,
that's the legend has it. I left LA on kind of like a soul-searching mission. I've been making music for years, man, and I wanted to change. And I went out to Ohio to see some family, and I ended up meeting these guys in a bar. And actually, the day we met, we wrote our single, The Verse, our first single.
Yeah. So once we met him, me and him were looking for a singer. We were like, man, you want to record tonight? Like, we could like walk there.
Yeah.
And we went there, and we just made Reverse. And, a couple hours was done.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Reverse. It's a great song. It's gotten a lot of play locally here on the West Coast on 98.7 and K-Rock. To be honest with you, the first time I heard it was on Sirius XM Radio.
Oh, word, yeah.
You guys begin to get a lot of love and respect over there as well.
Love that.
It's just, you said earlier you don't like to fit into one particular genre, and that particular song goes in so many different directions. You know, like musically. There's a part where there's some acoustic, there's some, you know, some shouts and this and that. Can you explain the song to us just a little bit? You taped it in one night. Was there a story behind it though? Of how you got to that point?
There is actually a story. Yeah. No, it was. I'd kind of had the concept that I'd always wanted to do it. I didn't have words down on paper. I just had the concept because it was a true story about the girl that. Because what happens? It's about finding your true love. That's what the song's about. The personal meaning of it. People can, I'm okay with anybody, you know, perceiving the song however they want. I don't have a problem with that. But when it comes to what it really means to me, it's about finding my true love, because the girl that I'm with is the girl that I'm with now. And she's gonna be my wife, so
that's cool. But let's talk about the lyrics a little bit more in depth here.
Okay.
This is the part that always gets me, and it's my favorite part, but it's like, if I could do it again, I would do it again. And you're talking about, you know, hooking up with somebody and you're in a relationship. And so are you literally saying, if I could do it again, I would do it, I would do the same thing over again? Is that what you're saying?
That's for the listener to decide.
Okay. All right. We're not going to
saying, or I would do it over again, like I would do something different.
However the listener wants to perceive it.
I think that's a great thing about art, is that it's like so subjective.
Right.
It's whatever you want to, you know, at times it can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you kind of the way I interpreted it. This is literally, if I could do it again, I would do it all over again. Yeah. Let's get back in a relationship, and I would still go out with those other women because, you know, I love their long legs and everything else, you know, so.
Yeah, I mean, from a lot of men say that. A lot of, like, my boys, they're like, yo, that's great.
Yeah, let's do it again.
And then the girls are like, you know, a lot of the girls think, you know, if he could do it again, he'd do it all over again, and he'd love me, you know, like, so, like, it's cool, like, I'll leave it open.
Your album came out this Tuesday, right?
Yes, it did.
That was the 24th,
yes.
if I'm checking my mental calendar correctly.
Yeah.
So how has that been? It's kind of been an exciting time, I would hope.
Yeah, it's real exciting. Yeah, everything's happening really fast. We're playing like 4 or 5 album release parties all over the LA area. Yeah. So far, we've been selling them out, so.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been a great week. I'm sure it's going to take off.
It was just crazy to see it all happen from the time we all met to just like, you know, you think it's like, oh, we start this band, what's going to happen? And then all of a sudden our record's coming out.
Right.
Like, wow.
Well, you know what? You guys kind of timed it really well, too, because a lot of times you get these bands, especially on like Alt Nation, that get their EP or their song, their single on there, and then they don't have an album coming out for another 1.5 years.
Yeah.
So obviously that's because of all the hard work that's gone into it, and the album was probably already kind of planned before that song really hit it big. But that's one of those songs. I don't know if you guys remember the first time you heard Pompeii by Bastille. But I remember the first time I heard it, I said, this is one of those songs, it's going to be big. And the first time I heard Reverse, I said, this is going to be one of those songs, it's going to be big. Watch.
Yeah, Pompeii came out in 2012.
Yeah.
People don't realize that. It's hitting now.
Right.
But that song's been out for 2 years, you know.
Yeah.
And with alternative music, it's different. Pop music's like either happens then or it dies.
Yeah. Right.
You know, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to make an alternative album. 'Cause I was I've done pop music, I've done hip hop, I've done everything, and I see the natural progression of rock music nowadays and in the marketplace, and I feel like I was like, you know what, man, like I want to make a fucking rock album.
Yeah.
And when I met these motherfuckers, I was like,
we were on the same page. Pretty much.
Yeah, dude.
We did the same stuff back home where we were doing all genres and
yeah. And you just
we're like, oh, let's just put all those genres together some way and mix it together.
And build something from the ground up, man.
Right.
You know, and then with this kind of music, you can. It takes time because it's honest, it's real. You know.
Right. Well, yeah. I listened to the album a couple of times getting ready for this interview, and yeah, it kind of takes you on a journey.
Yeah.
And there are, like you said, there's different songs that take different takes on it, but it all kind of fits in that alternative rock kind of picture.
Yeah.
That's kind of how we got her in the mix too, because
I was just gonna say, we've heard nothing. She's just sitting there.
Well, she came into my studio and it was recorded before, and we kind of knew each other from previous bands. And since it was so different all over the place, genres, we were like, man, it'd be cool to have like a female vocal on there, you know? Bring some more soul into it, something different.
Right.
And as far as like all the different genres, it's like, if we were only doing alternative rock, then it's like we're only touching a small percentage of the people. We're trying to make something for the whole world, like something for everyone, you know? We want to touch everybody, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I totally understand that. Well, you guys are touring with our friends, New Politics.
Yes.
We've interviewed them a few times. They're great guys. And then they also have, I think, Bad Sons on the card there. So that's an epic show.
Yeah,
you guys
it's gonna be
awesome.
We're excited about it for sure.
Cannot wait.
Yeah,
We're fans of those guys. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We haven't even really met them yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, they put on like a crazy show. So the next time you guys are back here, kind of in this area, touring with New Politics and Bad Sons, will be October 31st. That's Halloween night, so come join these guys.
Spooky!
With that being said, make sure you please go on Twitter, follow them, and while you're on Twitter, tweet reverse at #alt18 so we can get them higher up on the alt18 countdown. Does that make sense? That all makes sense.
Sure, that's right.
There,
We
right?
love our alt-18.
They're so good over there. We love them. And make sure you follow them on Facebook and you buy their new self-titled album, Some Kind of Wonderful, out now. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for watching, folks. If you want to watch a live cut of Reverse from Some Kind of Wonderful, click on the link now. And please make sure you subscribe to our channel for more great interviews.
Maybe I could